Welcome back, travelers, to the channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Mary. If you've watched any of my restaurant reviews in the past, you probably noticed something a little different. Before I order my meal, I spend several minutes talking with my server. That's because I deal with a syndrome known as alpha-gal syndrome. It's very important to me that I remain healthy. So today I thought I'd gather all my notes and take you behind the scenes of how I continue to slow travel through America, enjoying those mom and pop restaurants while eating safely with this syndrome. Maybe you've been diagnosed in the past with alpha-gal, or you have a friend or family member that's dealing with it. Or maybe you're just here because you're curious and want to know why I order the way I order. Whatever brought you here today, I'm glad you're watching. So let's get started. First, let me explain what alpha-gal syndrome is. And bear with me, I'm going to get a little Sheldon on you. Alpha-gal syndrome is caused by the bite of a certain tick. Most commonly, it's the Lone Star tick here in the United States, and I live in Kentucky, and we're one of the highest states for people with this alpha-gal syndrome. Now, after I was bit, my immune system began reacting to the sugar molecule. It's a carbohydrate. It's called alpha-gal that is found in these mammals. So what does that mean? It means I have to avoid pork, beef, lamb, venison, goat, rabbit, bison. The list goes on. Let me pause for a moment. Yes, you heard me say beef and pork. I have to avoid those things. For me, it's not a diet. It's about my health. So when I go out to eat, it's very important that I speak to that server, call ahead, talk to the kitchen manager. Sometimes I have to even talk with the chef. So when I travel, it's every day before I even get hungry. Some people with alpha-gal syndrome react to dairy products. Currently, I'm not reactive. It's things like milk, cheese, butter, cream, ice cream, yogurt. That's why in my videos you'll still see that I have those things in moderation while I'm monitoring it. Currently, I'm safe, but things could change. This is why it's so very important for alpha-gal patients to learn their own body and what their body tolerates. After a reaction, I often feel drained and fatigued for the rest of the day or even longer. That's why I spend so much time reading labels and menus, asking questions at restaurants, and planning ahead before I travel. Avoiding a reaction for me is so much easier than recovering from one. Now, travelers, here's what a lot of people don't realize. I'm not just there reviewing the food. I'm reviewing the entire dining experience. Did the staff listen to me? Were they concerned about cross-contamination? Did they take my allergy seriously? Were they able to communicate with the kitchen staff? Or was I just an inconvenience for them? That's one of the reasons I include these conversations in my restaurant reviews, because I want other travelers to know, hey, if you're traveling with food allergies, this is what you can expect at this restaurant. At Lambert's restaurant, my server, Carrie, took the time to help me navigate the menu and select options that could be safely prepared with my alpha-gal syndrome in mind. He also allowed me to record the conversation so that I could share it with others. Carrie's here to tell me what I can eat without the cross-contamination for my alpha-gal, which is a much shorter list than telling me what I cannot have. So here we go. Mr. Carey, take it away.
Chicken and dumplings.
Oh, that's a good one.
The chicken salad. Either one of the salads, as long as you tell them to leave the bacon bits and the ham on top.
Okay.
As far as sides go, anything cold, you're good on, of course. None of the beans, they all have pork in them. None of the turnip greens, they all have pork in them.
Yeah.
The fried potatoes you're good on. They got their own big own separate fryer by itself.
Good.
The black-eyed peas, don't eat them. They got pork in them.
Okay.
And then as far as entrees, you can have fish or shrimp, either one.
Yes.
They're both cooked in their own separate fryer away from everything.
Good. That
And
sounds
then
great.
They got grilled or fried on them. And then after that, that's about all you can have.
Well, I can have the rolls, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Woo,
Ain't no beef in them ovens. It's just nothing but bread.
All right. This sounds great. Based on Carrie's recommendation, I'm going with the chicken and dumplings. It's been on the menu for over 80 years. Now, over the past several months, I've been very blessed to find restaurants with incredible staff, servers who have listened, managers who have cared. Actually, I've had chefs come out and speak to me personally and offer to create a gravy or a sauce specifically for my needs so that it doesn't contain beef or pork products. I feel very welcome and feel like I can actually eat there and stay safe. Now, I'm not here to tell you that 100% of my experiences are perfect. Sometimes after that phone call to the restaurant, I still go in to find out, guess what? Whoever was on the phone didn't honestly know what was going on in the kitchen. So I have heard we cannot safely prepare your meal, but we have salads available for you. I don't panic. I don't get upset. I just order the salad and move on to another restaurant. It's important to stay flexible because I need to stay healthy. And guess what, travelers? There's another great meal just a few blocks down or a couple miles around the bend. If you've recently been diagnosed with alpha-gal syndrome, I want to encourage you. Your travel life is not over. Restaurant dining is not over. You just simply have to be a better planner. You have to ask questions, so have them written down and be ready to call because you have to be your own best advocate. I'd like to leave you with one final thought. Never be afraid to speak up for yourself because your health matters. Most restaurants, they truly want to help you, especially in these small mom and pop restaurants. Every time you are polite and ask questions, you're educating that server, that staff member at the restaurant, and it's making it a little easier for the next person who comes through the door with a food allergy. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me while I tell you what occurs behind the scenes as a person who's living with alpha-gal syndrome. I'd love to hear any of your experiences with food allergies at restaurants below, so drop it in the comments because we're building a community and we want to share with them. Who knows, we may end up helping another traveler just like ourselves enjoy a safe meal while on the road. Now, if you enjoy videos like this, I hope you subscribe to Travel Beyond Limits and join me as I continue proving that food allergies, physical limitations, and all those life unexpected challenges don't have to stop us from exploring our beautiful country. Until next time, safe travels, God bless, see you in the next video.